This video is about the offense of rape on the ground of false promise to marry. The law says that the offense of rape involves the sexual intercourse without the consent of a woman or even with the consent of a woman when her consent was obtained under the misconception of fact. And this is where the things get tricky, because the law says that if a woman consents to the sexual intercourse based on the false promise of marriage, then it would amount to rape if the consent was obtained under the misconception of fact. But there are instances where the prosecutrix agree to have the sexual intercourse on the account of love and passion and not solely on the ground of misrepresentation by the accused. So, how the court would decide such cases? Well, there is no straitjacket formula to decide whether the consent was given by the prosecutrix is voluntary or under the misconception of fact. For this, the court will carefully examine whether the accused really wanted to marry her or just made the false promise with a malified intention. For this, there are three key elements that the court examines. First, whether the accused had the genuine intention to marry her or it was just a trap. Second, whether the accused made the false promise with the malified intent. That is, he already knew that he would not marry her from the beginning. And third, whether there was any unforeseen circumstances beyond the control of the accused because of which he could not marry her despite the intention to do so. So the key takeaway is that there must be a direct link between the false promise and the consent to the sexual act. So remember, not every broken promise is a crime, but intent is the game changer.